I'm Angela White, the President and CEO of CASA in San Antonio, and with me is Nan Hall, who is an advocate for us. Last year we served 1,419 children that were in the foster care system, and they're in the system through no choices they made. They're in the system because people who were meant to care for them hurt them in ways and neglected them in ways that should never happen. So what CASA is here to do is help heal that hurt. Children also move up to 6 times in a year, and that is just trauma upon trauma. And we need to help them learn how to make choices again, learn how to make their own decisions, and learn how to be powerful. In our building, we have the space to build a boutique. It will be unique among the 900 CASAs that are in the nation, as we want to lean into giving children choices again and to help them grow and heal by making their own decisions and giving them their power back.
The opportunity for kids to come in and make these choices is really a way for them to be empowered again. Instead of things being done for them, to them, it's going to give them the opportunity to have some control about what happens when they make choices.
And have you seen that with any of the cases that you've handled?
I've had the opportunity to take 4 of my kids to a real department store. And in that department store, they were so overwhelmed because they have not had those opportunities to make choices, and they didn't quite know where to start. So having a boutique setting here at the center would help them learn those skills about how to walk in, how to make decisions, how to prioritize what things do I really need right now, and make choices in a safe environment.
I think that's critical. The safe space, the secure space, that psychological safety we're creating and knowing they can make mistakes when they choose. It's okay. It's incremental choice that helps people learn, thrive and grow. And that's all we want for these children. You know, one of the other things for us is one of the stories that happened here. So there was a young lady came in, she's about 8 years old. And when we do Christmas shopping at the moment, it's in a very office environment. You know, they know it's not what other children are experiencing. But she picked her gift, and then she really wanted to pick one for her little brother and asked. And like, you don't have to put yours back. But she was so scared that he wouldn't get anything if she didn't do this here. And to be able to do that and create a boutique space that we can have a Christmas tree in is just making these kids feel joy again and allowing them to have that experience it's just so exciting to me.
Is there a time that you remember where you were given a choice for the first time?
Traveling back in time and remembering how overwhelming it was going into a store, and this was Marks and Spencer's in the UK, so it's a bit like Macy's here, and I got to pick a dress for the first time, my own clothes for the first time. And it was white and red, and it was like a little square neck and floofy sleeves, and it was white with like spriggy flowers. But the best thing about it for me was it had a full circle skirt, and I don't know if you remember this, ladies, but it had a full circle skirt, and I could twirl around in it. I thought I was the best thing since sliced bread. I felt so special. But to remember that now, you think, you know, that many years later, the impact of that is very loud for me in what we create here. And it will be an anchor store.
That's very exciting, to be an example that can be used and shared with other CASAs around the country.
Absolutely.
And grow this concept.
The other beautiful thing about this boutique is the impact grant would pay for all of it.
So this would allow it to be done in a very timely manner so that we can get kids in here as soon as possible.
Absolutely. It's practicing, right? You're practicing a skill set that's been taken away from them, that don't know how to retrieve, until you have an advocate that can come alongside them, until you have a beautiful space to practice in.
This is an exciting project.
I think so.